I decided to, get probiotics because I figured that what if one of the problems is that the microflora in the intestine is like all like gone and whatnot, and then like and so like there's no longer like a distraction of the immune system, like there's no distraction leading down to the gut intestine, I mean leading to the intestine, and so like what if I just like I lost them all, and I was like thinking like, what if I just buy these two bunch and like consume them? It's like there's like, because also it's like probably there was the idea that like there is no way I could possibly get so sick as to like exactly how sick I got yesterday. Like whatever, like this bout of illness, like the worst part of it is like I don't think there's just any way that I could ever get that sick from like consuming probiotics. So I highly don't recommend people to follow me for sure. It's like I'm just doing this because I feel like my immune system is going insane and whatnot. So yeah. Okay, now the other thing with like recent turn of events is like, is America at it again? They're being, the condescending bitches they really are. It's like, they still think that, other people should, pay them heed and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Did they put on the liliness already again? And then, ask for, cooperation from Malaysia once again, and then like they even do subtle threatening like if you don't it just like sort of shows that you're like uncooperative people. Right. Condescension. Like who are the ones who like intentionally doing like it's not even typos, it's like just bad English grammar. What if they were like actually caught red-handed being like super vain and whatnot? It's like even though they're like evil as shit, and yet they're being like super vain, super condescending, super evil, super cruel, all about gaslighting. And then they want to double it up and cover up because they want to get a win and whatnot. The idiot. Then do I hate Kamala Harris? And seriously, Sam Frida must die. Huh? Not a fair person that line. Can I ever finish this? Yeah, very petty Monday. Yeah, if only people knew exactly how petty, this or that politician really is, especially Democrats. Holy shit. Yeah, show the world exactly how cruel they are. They would actually keep milking, they would actually out even like a fellow white person, and then they'll just like, they'll keep milking it. through oblivion. Like, come on, do it all of you believe that, there are those who just like cannot, that people just don't consider the concept of like testing. Tender. Too late. Liar. Never considered the citizenship aspect. Brainless idiot. No, the problem is that I'm sure that there's so many who like actually fears, this or that. It's like it could even be like memories from other timelines and whatnot, and there's just like this sort of fear going on, and then just in the end there's like actually quite a handful of groups that would rather there be, there exist people who would, take that one down. Or at least distract the focus long enough, as in, because there simply are those who just like, no matter what, it's like, when one has like nothing to do, what that one wants to do is just like, sure, apart from like, popping, whatever, like, illegal addictive substances and whatnot, they actually want to do like, what's that called? Sorry. In the end, their interaction is always just to, torture somebody else, induce more suffering in other people. So like there's a lot who actually hates being, the center of attention of that one. In contrast, Trump is like someone who is like, that Trump would rather be in the center of attention of other people and just like not really focus on anyone for too long. The defense over there. Strawberry. I don't know about Trump, but then what, the other one might actually be strawberry. So seriously, when you start viewing people without hair, it's like dun dun dun, and then start considering that what if they can. Oh, speaking of like skin color, have you never actually really met anyone with olive skin, or like do they actually think that olive skin is actually just a myth? Actually, I think my flicker might be olive skin tone. It's like when the lights are not on, when the full spectrum lights are not on, it looks like a bit like maybe like this color, or like the color of that ribbon, like this color. But then like when the lights are on, it's like, whoa, definitely can be believed to be, a binocular. And like, I think like occasionally at least once I did, when the camera was there, I did open the windows, even though, it's like, lights kind of look like that, and then I'm like, I opened the window and then just like, my skin tone, how did it appear, just like, glowing? even sort of not like neon glow, that sort of glow, not like neon lights glow. Maybe a bit. It's just like maybe the peripherals of like neon light instead of like the from like the tube proper, but like from the side. Say oh my god. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's not naturalized citizen. It's like citizenship by birth. Is that it? I think like this is what they call it. Non-citizen becomes a citizen after fulfilling. Yeah. Sorry. And then like the other thing. I just thought like actually this is called naturalization, no? After that birth, by which a non-national though. Well, maybe not naturalized is the birth one. The birth sort of like citizenship thingy. Not naturalized. How is that one? Atomic bomb. Chinese bomb. I'm just way too curious like how many ethnic hijackers actually try to actually do want to scapegoat Charlie Theron for it. For all that nonsense. Well, if Charlie Theron don't work, no choice but Ariana Grande, right? Or is that Sam Reddock's little pet? My goodness. Oh god, is it helping a criminal or crook or whatever? The way that one was held by, like, let's say, a certain, once upon a time presidential family, the ones who would rather keep loose ends close to them. I knew something is wrong and a certain shit card just like poof, does not appear. Wow, apparently preparing nonsense, isn't it? Shit card called this piece of shit crap. Brainless piece of crap. Cruel, evil, incarnate, the worst one ever. No, seriously, if honestly, why would it matter anyways? Let's say, the problem is that when it's way too easy to prove that, to prove presence of interest in, me and biologics, and it's like very, maybe overly associated with only the Republican side. Somehow they are Republican side. And then this is the thing, right? It's just the reasons sort of just stacked up. There's that thing, and then I guess TNT, the fish-borne illness, and the new one, the reservoir that is like HIVians. Mm. The reservoir of HIVians, but then like, yeah, it's just like there's way too many things just like it's just sort of like everywhere there's like so many things to have to, pay attention to or whatever, and then it might actually like everything might actually just like eventually just like collapse into bajillion pieces, like even, people who used to be able to like the Jekyll and Hyde type people who, used to be very good at maintaining the Jekyllness is like the pressure of the work is getting to them, and like the Jekyllness is fracturing into a bajillion pieces. And even they want to quit. Even though they have such I guess is it sadistic tendencies or something to like I don't know, is it to keep up the act or whatever, but like to be at least in a position of power means that the high gets to dish out do more things, accomplish more things to satiate the sadistic desires and whatnot. And so even though it's just like collapsing. But yeah, okay, that thing, and that's one of the reasons like it's just like why continue allowing Republicans to like nobody wants to do the job. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to be the ones in charge. Especially when, reputation is so sour and it just is continuing to be, sour. Like, all their evil shit is like actually known and like made known to other countries, and then just like it is kind of obvious exactly how condescending they are to other countries and whatnot. And so, yeah, it's like all that crap. I mean, okay, yes, the number of issues like that actually isn't felony. It's like actually just like Mother Nature issue. The amount of Mother Nature issues present. And then the awkwardness and like whatever UN assemblies and whatever shit. And like, it's like, if anything, the stupid veto thingy might actually be something that, is just a means to an end. Because the main thing is they want to escape the first thing, which is the Mother Nature issues. Like, why is that true? But once again, it's just like, it's just somewhat like, collateral damage-ish sort of thing. like screw all this or screw all that. It's like the main thing is, the nonsense, and then just like, oh my god, like, come on. I mean, karma. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, just like keep getting this, like, what if they cannot quit, Can they quit? No, seriously, the chair squatting down is already so, insane. It's like they're still scooting, right? They just all of them wants to be able to quit without disgrace, right? Like, actually, like, quit without disgrace, just like nothing happened or whatever shit. So, Wait, what is that? Oh wait, no, that's fine. It's just angle. Wait, where are you? I don't know if I have a picture of it on the side. Under a certain lighting. Oh, it actually does look brown. Yeah. No, like under certain lighting, it looks very albino. For sure. Kitty. It went from, like this into like actually a legit part of like, it seems to be very functional soil and like actually like springy somehow. It's like I don't know how it did it, but it did it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, look at that. Anyways, yeah, Shita actually did claim, that. Oh, gentle the little Shita. Is that admitting to, the decisions from like 2021 to 2024 or something? Oh my god, so funny. Wow. I mean, come on, let's face it, in the end, not even Democrats want to be, in charge, right? Like, they'd rather just, like, be elsewhere, like, they don't want to work for the coming years as politicians. Oh my god, they're so evil. It's insane how evil they are. Yeah. Okay, maybe not all, but enough of them are insanely evil. I mean, come on, you cannot expect, the Malaysian government to, enforce, nonsense amount of power to shut me up, right? Like, I mean, I'm technically not doing anything that is like betraying the country and whatnot. Although I'm pretty sure that that's already like a bunch of like shithead Americans just like talking nonsense about this or that PM. Or like, basically just supporting like, a bad deal or something. Like criticizing for like this or that shit. Oh my god, the shadow did that. Sorry, how you do that? Oh. Hey. Yeah. Oh my god, you're just gonna keep cooking. Anyways, it's like a long-term plan, no? Long time, listening to the lady of, which, I don't know, presidential membership to, get rid of the competitor or something. Oh my goodness, it's like, or, not get rid of, it's more, because sometimes, getting rid is like too messy, right? Especially when, cover up is just like not possible at all. You might actually end up in a Streisand effect and just like more like be a mole. I don't know. He's like, 10 years only. If only. You didn't give him enough pills. Too bad. I'm sure like the plot of like this or that is like if we take the contiguous plot together, it's probably very fictional in the sense it's just been like, it's just like, inspired here, inspired there, and then we'll master into something very fiction, but then like certain dynamics are just like certain dynamics are just weird. Isn't it kind of stupid, like, a political figure, try to impersonate as like a foreign power, like political figure? Huh? No? Yes? Maybe not. Who knows? Oh. Anyways, I am traumatized enough by the whole, natural signature turn of events. Traumatized enough. Seriously. Oh, come on. Is this actually one of that? I already forgot what the name of that disease is called. F. But, progress enough that is like pluckable, killable. What's the... Still waiting for laundry. Don't worry, what I'm saying is like, somebody did not hack my laptop to listen in on me and whatnot. It's like, no. What was used instead is the freaking clicker. Just G. Yeah, I'm so curious how, how long did, Sanford spend with, the dirty American politicians and whatnot. I actually like groomed by the lady or something and then just like I actually picked up all sorts of, dirty tactics. And then like eventually got all things scrapped or something. No? But one cannot forget that, Oh! I forgot about the other thing. actual angel, or like is it being toxic angel, and then it's like is the devil voice being devil, or like actually like the sinner's interpretation of like devil to be scapegoated by. But then who am I to pass judgment on what, right? But are they all people who just like spouts nonsense? But then karma. I mean, they are technically my enemies, right? Those specific souls. Oh, so is that one a kun? Turn into strawberry? Did that one grape? Sexually assault, etc. Interesting. Well, it's like also like molestation and whatnot. I see. What if like Sanford that thought like, the brother is dead, but then actually like no, the brother somehow survives or something? And then the parents are dead. And then just like who the hell knows what happened to, the brother, but like maybe the survival is like kept under wraps and whatnot. And then the brother tried to lay low the whole time, which is technically a very smart move, I guess, given, how, Sam Froda became like a very evil sort of shitheart that just like sort of got to like a certain, rank and whatnot. By a, broken system, right? No, seriously, some people are just like that sadistic and, trying to, run up people. Why would like a certain, random person suddenly go and try and like, look up a particular name in this or that database, right? This is probably a bunch of nonsense. It's like, maybe, the brother might think that, that one got off easy because I'm the one just like spilling all this crap out right now. But then, like, who was the one doing the filming again? And that's the thing, like, the brother is like, is already, an attempt on the knife had already happened once, so obviously the brother will not believe in Sam Froda, right? So, and that's the origin story of Sam Froda. How Sam Froda actually became, wow, did anyone go to like the Middle East and whatnot? And then actually be one of those planting, the seeds over there and whatnot? Enslaving, people over there to plant and make opium. Somehow it's all connected. Interesting. That is a bush that invaded like this or that Middle East country, right? Yes, somehow it seems like so nonsense, right? Like how does one actually connect the dots? But then like, holy shit! Actually, try and connect the dots and somehow wait a second. How the hell are all the pieces actually fitting together? Oh my god. So the Middle East was invaded primarily. I mean, sure, that's like maybe the oil angle, but also more of like, the climate. Where plants can like grow all year long and don't have to go through the stupid winter phase, right? And that means just like they can plant more poppy, also like the location. It's so that is far away from them, but then maybe they thought it could like constitute plausible deniability, but then like kinda just you're the invader with that, so like anyway, it probably is like also the location to the east is like it's like Asia, and then to the west is Europe, is it? Oh my god. I'm curious if they attempted another Franklin expedition thingy. They wanna do like, if they want to deliver to America, they just like, do they try, go through the North Pole? Do they try to go through the North Pole? It's all about the poppy, right? And my goodness, how eager they are to defend the poppy. Don't they have shit for brains? They do have shit for brains, don't they? Fungal shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing. Huh. It somehow all linked up together. The bush and then the opium in the Middle East. And then like some Freda, the whole stupid nonsense Gen Zero nonsense shit. And then once again, opium all over again. What the fuck? It's so stupid. Let me see. Like they consider their competitors the Democrats, right? Oh my goodness. And they just like, groom each other to be, the best sort of liar ever. Infiltrate the opposing base or something. But I definitely cannot be, just obviously Republicans attempting the, infiltration. They just like, they would rather like, who the hell knows? or like, was it food eventually, conductor or something? Who knows? I mean, they really do seem to be enjoying each other's company, right? What was Richard Nixon's was crime or felony ever committed and whatnot? Although that technically that's a president thingy, so What about a mouse like, vice president or whatever shit? Do things that don't, make sense. Yeah, so maybe it was actually a tough decision, wasn't it, at one point? Trying to, choosing between, but in the end, the rule of, the rule of karma means, face up to the, the 2020 to 2021, the changing thinking. Also some nonsense. Those who are just like looking at the coins, like they're supposed to, be nouns or businesses and whatnot. Yeah, look, I'm not disgusting. Just because everybody is like keeping quiet does not mean that everybody's buying the bullshit. It's just like, a sense of like awareness that one's, a very vicious, vile, cruel, evil murderer. And not just murderer, not even slayer, or even the most trivial thing would commit not just murder but also like beyond just murder. Also for what? 73 bucks. 7 plus 3 equals 10, My god. Oh, the obsession with a combination of 7 and 3. Deep fake abusers. Yeah, we should just say it like that. Like, deep fake abusers. How much do they want to change their identity? Or like, how different do they want to be from their original face or whatever shit? Firestone, I did left my comment and I did include some sort of variant analysis that actually involves time travel thingy along the timeline thing and then eventually consolidating into the final timeline. That some freedoms actually believe that they can actually be successful at manipulating the timeline towards their favor. If I go into this or that country constantly, don't you know who I am? We kind of this, we ask for the cooperation and this is that. We're looking for, this one or that one, blah, blah, blah. We need your assistance in this, that. So, certify this one, that one, blah, blah, blah. A lot of lies. Over and over again. Yeah, I would like blackmail for money, right? I'm not gonna tolerate this claim to be me. Maybe. Not manipulate the internet. Useless algorithms. Seems for stupid Kayla Fleming, poser. ravens. Cyber ravens. They were actually sent to attack. Even like so-called, prophets, not prophets, but like, what's that called? Swarming, populate, life thing. As long as one, focus on asking Kamala Harris about, her family, like, I don't know, Kamala Harris could, like, try to pretend as if, that one actually has, like, the moral high ground or shit, but then, like, what about the family? Ask about the family. All the family. Focus on asking about the family, and then Trump could win. How? Hey. My time travel actually. I'm kidding. Maybe. No, the thing is that just because it's like the Gomez Adams thing, right? It's like, wow, Gomez Adams so far just like seeming like, got that sort of look. got that sort of look that it's just like, it kind of seems like, like nothing about Gomez Adams, and then just like, and so far haven't done anything really that just like makes him like stand out. Like, wow, it's like Morticia full of personality, and then like Wednesday full of personality. Even Patsy is also like somehow fuller of personality than Gomez Adams, or like, no, not personality. I mean, sure, personality. It's just like, it's like more stuff to them, but then like with Gomez Adams, it's like, it's like so like very like mild. It's like there's no waves or whatever shit. And like just because Gomez Adams is like that, but then like if you really believe that that one actually is like not capable of something like boom. And just like I think it's because of just because one devil say swimming or whatever shit. it's what more movie, and yet somehow, oh my god, so accurately on point on like a specific thing, and somehow like, wait a second, it's too much of a coincidence. Like, why would we somehow think that it's actually more about time travel? Or maybe it is about time travel. I don't know. Oh no. Oh my god. Still be vexatious, yeah. Thank you for giving whoever is involved in our proof. Also, no, I'm still very so traumatized with the turn of events with, natural signatures. But why did they die that you're trying to actually, scapegoat the Philippines? I mean, it's clearly, America that is more, you attack drugs? Really? How dare you attack drugs? You must be a child, judging by the way you speak. You must be a child, blah, 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 like, blah, 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 blah. Condemn the one that is just asking a very, legit question, blah, blah, blah. Oh, God, shit, great Americans. Strawberries who used to be murderers. Are all strawberries murderers? Look at you, so cute. My tongue sweet. It's good. Right. Is this a content you're interested in or something? In the sense you wanna pay closer attention to or something? Oh God. Thank you for giving us proof exactly how evil you are. Wow. The funniest part is what, ESP was actually when, in the timeline where actually Kamala Harris won and be president. You know who Kamala Harris would have brought to the front lines? Markiplier. Oh yeah, and guess who Kamala Harris will want to, get me to be with? Markiplier. Oh my God, disgusting little shit. That duo, my God, do I hate them both. Yeah, and that's why now I really actually do hate them both. The Harris family does not exist. Oh wait, I should say this. The Frida family disgusts me. It's okay, maybe that one is not, one of those rich and powerful American shit-hat families, but, still, the Frida family disgusts me. They're so disgusting. The end. Shouldn't lose ends close, right? That is something, Sanford that probably learned. Or maybe just very missing the Bush era. Well, I guess it was also, the timeline where, YouTube will be turning to, wait, is it YouTube or, they actually ended up messing with, the fake one? Or just, any social media platform where, they actually create one and then they're just, there to, they plagiarize other people's content and then they're doing it just, for, just to pass off as money laundering thingy or something. and then they just get actors, people to, like, just do that thing only, and it's just like, like this, and then like, ah, blah, 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 ah, blah, 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 blah. Stuff like that. Who knows? Meanwhile, or is it that, like, like the whole gameplay process is like copied, and then it can be like replayed and whatnot? Who grey-hatted my video? The demolition 1.0 video. Who grey-hatted my video? It's like, it might seem like, perhaps that's just like the entire game processes can be copied or something, but my best guess is that no, that is not what is happening. My best guess is that there's somebody who's just like that good at gameplay that can actually be that freaking precise, like that freaking precise. What kind of brain is that? Oh god, what the hell? And the thing is that, actually I don't, like, zombie spawn and puffing, can it all actually be, the same? But honestly, I don't remember all the zombie puffing things, so never mind, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. How can anything be so precise? I mean, just like they somehow managed to get it to be just slightly off. Or like, it's like, the further away one actually is from the freaking bomb, it's like, there's a better accomplishment. Well, I mean, I guess that's what happens when, I actually do issue a challenge and then, like, a gray hat actually accepts it. I swear I was like, Like when I watched my own one, it's like, okay, it's still so plausible that I did actually, hit the bomb, even though it's like at the corner. The fucking circle appeared. I was morning clever and no, I'm sorry. I mean, I might have mentioned, somebody might have been, royalty, and it's like, secret that it's like so, hush hush or something, but then I'm sorry. Well, this whole time they were like in real time copying, like, or even whatever hacking thingies are happening, like whatever the shit house are trying to insert into my laptop, it's like they're also monitoring all that crap and actually like saving evidence. Wow, I wonder how much storage do they have there? Just seeing how that Watchtower game was played. Holy crap! Way to like not just precise but also quick. And then like watching original gameplay and it's like wait a second, there are certain parts where like the vibes is like way too similar to my clothes when I drive or something. It's like like that is quirk or something. Like imperfect driving, just like, like sometimes I just like overturn and I stop turning too slow, or like just like or I start turning too slow or something, or like I don't like to slow down, I just want to W all the way or something. I don't know. And just like maybe sometimes I just like don't like, use a mouse to turn too much. It's like the amount of angles involved is like how can people like that exist? Becker, tell me, give me the truth. I can't even see it at all. It's like muddy waters, right? How about that? Why the old shoe method actually can work is just like, now the amount of information that like, people don't really have in their brain is just like shit ton more, and so just like I don't know, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. It's just like only, there is actually select people might actually know a whole bunch of things. Maybe not. I More cups, more people. I think I'm really bad. The what? Maybe digestion seems like it is out of, I think out of water somewhere. Even though they're still, not completely dry. Look, this one's obvious, right? Then there's this one, and there's this one. Only 3 so far. I'm so curious what even is and somehow those ones are growing. Why? It's like, it's actually 3 in a small enough, surface area underneath. I don't get it. Is it water dripping from the what? I don't understand. Oh, maybe covered up. Maybe it is about, preserving carbon dioxide. No. Oops. What the hell? You can actually make root on like crystal sand. Oh my goodness, I don't get it. Oh! Oh, wait, what? Wait, math. deliciousness to this pain. Prove out this interest. I mean, no, seriously, does someone actually want to be in charge? Maybe you could see it, you know. America did it. Oh my god, they got us something, you know, evil to be president. What if the election results was nullified? These, it's not like just that if these two people are the ones who just somehow, know about the truth. Maybe die don't want, that sort of murderer to, be president or whatever shit. Yes. I'm sure there are certain hot dogs just waiting to jump the gun on them. Yeah. Come on, get to the highest position. Yeah. Let things arrive and whatnot, and then, break the news. Circulate the film. Especially if, grassroots kept in the dark as to, or they want to do crisis actors or shooting. And the riot is breaking out, and then one most effective way to, calm the nonsense is to just, put certain things out there. Or maybe decide the blackmailer will get blackmailed like crazy. Some would want that, I guess there would be a different kind of riot to decide as to, what to do with the, reservists. Yeah. Push it real good. Pop the bag. Keep popping the bag, right? time to get the public to be stupid enough to, not look at, photos and like face match photos with like, like this face right now or something. Like, my old photos, those face. Oh yeah, some are totally different style. Oh my goodness. So that happened. Oh, I guess part of the reason why, just like, oh, if one is president, one cannot be charged for like, for making this or that crime and whatnot. Wow. Oh, I see. Wow. We should have forest that like so extremely hating on like, does not matter secretly or openly, like what, but like genuinely actually very hating on the Walking Dead series. Eh, I think we're supposed to be past the governor one or something. I still like info. I still like it all. My brain is like refusing to work. Okay. Hey, okay, sure. This thing is. Oh my god, what do I begin? Let's You know what? Screw it. I am not the primary troublemaker for Australia. I'm definitely not the primary troublemaker. That is like, you know, it's like, but then like, no, it's like, oh my god. It's like, kind of just like all the stuff, or like, no, where it's like, trying to, you know, oh my god. What a little dino mess. It's like, what in the actual hell is happening? Okay, doctor like here or something, and then it's like, Jesus. Oh no. How, wait, how many angles am I missing? Okay. Sure, let's see. Oh my brain. What the hell are you doing? Okay, let me think things through. The house. Kid. Or like, son. And father that just like, go on the couch. I don't know. Do those matter? No, there's not close enough. It's just like, wow, that is always enough. Oh, because too much reference to, the problem thingy, and it's like, they might accuse a series of, watching snuff films. Oh my goodness. But honestly, how easily, something that would just be tossed out or something. A reminder. Is that why Gen 2 is like, Gen 1 is just like, not too messy. I guess, even though it's like annoying, but like, it's England, I guess. Or is it not? Or is it yes? Maybe I am very well protected. Holy shit, so insane, huh? Anyways, how many of the genders do you want to sleep with each other? They wanna run this and that narrative, and they're just like, it's because I did this, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, like, nowadays it's just like, oh my god. There's a possible liar thing, it's like, when their lives are just like that, but it's like, but, the other crimes that they actually committed is like so insane, no wonder shit. Lost the key. So it's loves a P.O. box. You know, money from, you know, the drug trade or something. But then also like, you know, not exactly because, you know, still going off the grid. Like, nothing shall lead back to the name Sam Product or something. Oh my god. Only in Cashman? I highly doubt that. Or, you know, they actually do like something like PayPal membership. Oh, worse. Bitcoin. Wanna sell the coin by only using that? No, I'm kidding. There's no way that. Was it an expansion record, a wallet or something? No way, right? Honestly, who is who and what is what? And then it's like, I feel myself to be like, it might seem like I'm, you know, a psychotic conspiracy theorist, but come on, people cannot deny that, you know, my you know, especially when it starts from like unsubstantiated claim, and then just like go through everything, and it's just like, it actually might be true, right? I mean, like, it doesn't even have to be like avatar sort of thing, like, you know, it doesn't even have to be like biological. That doesn't need to be, I mean, doesn't have to be biological though. I don't know, previously I've been going like, I've been going like there's like droids around and whatnot, you know, the big doppelgangers and whatnot. It's just like, how many percentage mechanical, how many percentage biological, you know? No, previously I couldn't wrap my head around, you know, the concept of like biological droid, like very so biological. It's like I don't understand, like how the hell would that work? But then play cool. Dun dun dun. Nice, every time I post it like too cute or like it's so cute, I very genuinely actually blinks the eyes, you know. Right. 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 Yeah. No, seriously, wow. You know, that one time I was like, so like absorbed in playing with my game, and I just like, I totally forgot about, going to watch somebody's live stream, and I just like, holy hell, the Play-Doh splashed the water in a way that was like never done before. Seriously, and it's like right around the time the live stream started or something, like maybe 5 minutes later. And then like, yeah, it's just like, and well, I actually went all the way out and managed to, drop on my head from up. How? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it's so hot. Yeah, I'm all for the belief that, the good ones have already seen, you know, okay, like relocated either to, a different planet or, they've already been, transported, relocated to a different country, okay? And then it's like, wow, the ones who remains, like, or like even like crews from like alien worlds, they wanna like, they take that opportunity to pretend to be one of the good ones that already like left and whatnot. And so they come down and they're in like droid. Again, biochoice. I don't know. Oh no, my stomach hurts. Please. How the hell do you work? I don't know. Why was that face even necessary to begin with? It makes so nonsense, Oh no. Oh, farts. Oh, that's a big bird coming. Oh, I tried to pick it in. Oh, my stomach. Yeah, this is why I just tried it. Okay, no, I need to go to the toilet for sure. Actually, I also need to do laundry, but I feel, yeah. and just like, oh, so terrible, so horrible, right? Wow, imagine like the child trafficking being someone that is really bad enough, and then just like, here comes one that stands above them all. One evil that out evils them all. Some a deed so evil that everything else pales in comparison. Sam read that. Yo, the biggest effing distraction ever. Which the crooks, especially time abusing crooks, probably fattened up. So, happily just like, and secretly just waiting for the day that, Sam Freda will finally be, so-called put to justice. But, mostly just for the distraction, I guess. And then, like, they can start pinning all sorts of things on Sam Freda's hate. Especially since, like, ugh, look how good this one is at lying, blah, 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 blah. And then lying and then just like this point or that point, like having that, connections or whatever shit, blah, 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 can probably like do this or that shit, da, 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 yada, 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 whatever. That is the problem. The more difficult it is for that one to shake off the, giving off the impression that the one somehow is like, actually is capable of like moving all sorts of mountains because of like whatever connection that one made after, that horrible shit is like, yeah. The fattest distraction ever. Out there. Oh my god. And too blind to see exactly how alone that one is. Almost intestine. Maybe I should just go squat. Oh my god. Oh my destiny. Come on. Come on. Come on, intestine. You can do it. Wait, are you somewhere around here? Dun dun dun. Oh. Hmm? Wait, why does the shadow suddenly look so obvious? Yeah. Guess I made a move, huh? I can't tell if there's actually more poop in there or not. Hmm. Is it just like the leftover spiciness or something? Oh. Yeah. Anyways, I've been talking about like the crux matters and whatnot. It's like, but then like, as in like, focus a lot, focus on like, you know, their stupid ass scapegoat methods. Scapegoat methods, and then it's like, what about their rabbit methods? Their rabbit methods. Hmm. I don't think I actually have much info on it. It's just like maybe a bit of like what I could get. You know, actually, I just noticed that this somehow looks like an umbrella. I don't know why, but like it did. It's like it's not too close from like this far away, but closer is like, you know, the stick of the umbrella can be more visible. Oh, I wanted to talk about the other thing. It's just like, oh my god, the whole topic is just like somehow the knowledge bundle is like over there. It's like it comes across a whole, you know, knowledge bundle. it's just like one of the methods is just like they have like articles pre-ready and whatnot. They and then they pay for publishing of this or that article like at specific times. Only at like after like this when I was like that when and then like this one they gotta like do it periodically. This one you have to like publish at like this specific day and then like yeah wait on this specific day and another one on another specific or subsequent specific day. So it creates a sense like as if whoever is being reported on is actually here on this day and then like here on that day, here on that day, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. While the truth is that that was already like phew, and all these articles are like pre-rated like maybe like few months ago. Hmm. Or it's 3 weeks ago, who knows? It's like everything step by step needs to be done. You gotta make people think that, there is sort of like here or there during this time or that time. Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay, wait, I think I can put now. Okay. AFK. Just all the way out. Anyways, minimum 2 is supposed to be, knowledgeable people, just like made a stupid mistake or just like claiming that. If you've already pooped out, the dirty beef or like rotten beef, and like, why would you get, why would you still be falling sick to be the king? Oh my god. Honestly, it's like, but that's the thing that I go, what if it actually is one of those that is just like, bacteria within a fungi? I don't even want to explain myself. I'm so exhausted. Like, one batch time, and there's a resurgence. It's like, oh my god, it's just stupid, like, especially in presence of like MDR and whatnot. They actually evolved that quickly. I don't know. Selective killing off of one cell and then it just like force into, evolution into a different one with like different surface, whatever shit. Reverse of spinal cord or like something like that. Maybe I still think of HIV. Interesting. Oh shit. Or is it shingles? It could be shingles. Right? Wait, no. Wait. No. Oh my god, I'm so bad at flipping. Damn it. Wait, let me think again. If it's... Nah, it's something that mimics spinal cord. It's gotta be something that mimics spinal cord. So like or like, I don't know, but anti-vertebrates or mimics vertebrae. I'm like so bad at flipping things around. You might just start with the worst one and then just like, get the worst one out first and then just like everything else will pale in comparison. Like, holy shit, it's like, Anyways, I don't recommend people do what I'm doing, especially like, those with like, no, no particular like logical reason to do this. Diabetes or whatever shit. Honestly, I don't think I digested or like absorbed anything really. It's like the amount I pooped out was like it should does. What are you doing? Wait, you're also pooping? How are you pooping? That much? Are you pooping more than you're eating? No, or is it just like there's a lot of water? There's a lot of water. Okay, maybe I am digesting and absorbing certain things. But it's just, poop has like lots of water. Damn. Well, that's the thing is all, done with, I guess. During that one's free time, what that one does is like actually focus on nonsense, on petty revenge. Or more like, cover up. Who knows? Oh wait, maybe not. It's like actually free time is probably for drugs and whatnot. Yeah, actually for enjoying or whatever shit. This is like when they're just like doing all that shit, that time, and then they suddenly get inspiration. I came up with a plan to exact some sort of petty revenge thing, and they'll do something to put it into a plan or jot it down. Hey. Stuff like that. Is that why they tend to actually like really view those substances as something that is like actually powerful, and so like whoever is like telling them to not use is actually afraid of like others obtaining the power that those substances can give, or something or other. But then the prices, no. Yeah. Why is that sound? I don't feel spiciness. I had curl. And I curl. pulling that nonsense again, aren't you? Wow. Pinocchio. Wait. Let go. Let go. Let go. Dun dun dun. Oh no. He changed. No, more of like he changed route. What? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, huh? Change route. I should have more poop in my intestine left. Oh no. No. Oh man. Oh, I remember I was like, there was actually 2 left on the plate, and then just like, and now there is just only 1 left. Oh man. Okay, I should just like, don't eat this one. I don't know. I should like to chop it up. I should chop it up. And then put it into the grinder. Oh god, my intestine. Well, from the mind of someone so easily distracted. Oh my god, why actually 1 by 1? From one, I guess one country to another country or something. I don't know. Who knows? It's like weird clean sweep or something. No way. Or yes way. Or no way. Wow. Goes to show how many people actually believe that, somebody is like actually, this other, like, an Asian or whatever shit investigator. Most people, normal people will actually question, like, do you really need to do that? Wow. So weird. powerful in private, and that's why, it's like, like, as in, like, screw, the UNSC thingy. It's so weird. Huh. But in the end, it's still worth it to just, like, mention it all. Especially if, like, it actually did happen. Sorry. How are you doing? What? How are you doing? What? 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 What are you doing? Huh? What? 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 Poop or no poop? Poop or no poop? To poop or not? Oh my god. Sound for that initial $73 profit. Was it well spent and then eventually just like, somehow just like became, one of those that is like, in the end it's just like, oh my god, one of those, have controls of like drops and whatnot. They're just like keeping the one nearby simply, keep it loose and nearby. And just like try to milk as much as they can out of it. Oh my god. My stomach. More than my intestine. Wait, let me see if I can. Maybe later. Where are you? Why the plague would have been giving me clues the whole time? Well, every time the plague went into very obvious airplane mode, it actually means someone is in airplane. And then I changed my router. I changed my router. I mean, all the routers are from the same company, but if they actually fare, much better than, other routers, then or some other crap, or like, it's just easier to, do the cleanup work but if one uses, a router, one knows one can just like use. Like, don't use other people's router, just use one's router which one prepared. And maybe it already comes with like a honeypot or whatever shit. Oh, I just said honeypot, I don't remember. Or like trap or whatever shit, I don't know. Is it like, with other companies, router is like too annoying to deal with, but then like, with one certain like company or like, I think actually one certain company, not easy, it's like so much easier to do, much less, paperwork to hand in or whatever shit. Or like requesting permission from this or that, and then like, what if like this or that company ended up getting attacked or whatever shit. So might as well use own stuff, right? Seriously took me long enough to figure it out. Wait, no way I'm correct, right? Happening, bro. I mean, holy that I might just just because, the internet drops once in a while. That does feel actually good, though. And then it's like, oh, the internet's fine today. Maybe it is not the router problem. And then afterwards it's like, I changed my router! Wait, so did I unplug? I changed my router. It's like my internet dropped, that's why I changed my router. I mean, it is technically not live. It is technically not live. Internet drop, and therefore, or like, and then change router, and therefore change router, and then change router. I don't know. Oh, oh no. What if? What if? Already at Malaysia. Also, does IP address read from, router or from cable or like internet provider? Maybe they say IP address should be internet provider then it's like internet provider address, okay? But then like, how does everyone get like such a specific and unique IP address and whatnot? And I don't know why every time I turn on location services is like, it's always so inaccurate. It'll either put me at like either one state down or one state up. It's like, I guess it's like, internet is not that precise yet. But yeah, it's always just like one state down or one state up. Very rarely, it's like only rare moments somehow they shine through and actually places me at, like, it is weird. Oh yeah, it's like, that time I did my specific part of the loot toys, it's like, there it is, and also it's actually good. Ugh. Inside, I don't know how it happened, but like, somehow just like, I beat there. Am I supposed to mention something about this? Hmm. No longer time to just thinking, right? Hmm. The condition, especially given the accounts I tend to be subscribed to. Right? But I'm still subscribed to, this one, specific, rather, well-known one. It's just that, out of so many, of them or whatnot, it's just like, okay, this one seems genuine. This one is genuine. Like, there's so many who are just like, or whatever shit, stuff like that. And it's just like, all the there's like so many piggybackers, and then just like, there's some very few genuine ones. And then like, coupled with like, capability of like, handling this or that situation and like actually surviving and whatnot. Yeah. maybe not. I don't know. Not yet, right? Maybe I could just sleep first and then like move my stuff later. Try some stuff. Oh no, they're like float right now. Key. Are you respecting other people's privacy? Click go. Oh no. Okay, Lava. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop now. Bye bye. Yes. Are they being held? Or are they already there?